How many of you were vaccinated as a child? How many of you weren't or know someone who wasn't? In recent years, vaccination has become a hot topic because of the thought that vaccination may lead to autism. Because of this idea circulating nationally and even internationally, many people have refused to get their children vaccinated. However, this is a major issue because these unimmunized children are now put at risk for contracting seriously life-threatening diseases that are fully preventable, and they're putting others at risk in the community by possibly spreading one of these diseases. Therefore, all parents, current and future, have a duty to their children to vaccinate them. Before vaccines were discovered, diseases like whooping cough, polio, measles, the flu, and rubella would run rampant. There would be thousands of deaths each year from them. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, hundreds of people would die each year from measles. 15,000 people died from diphtheria in 1921, and rubella killed 2,000 babies and caused 11,000 miscarriages in 1964. But now that vaccines have become available for all three of these diseases, it is very rare to see any cases of them. And according to UNICEF's immunization vaccine figures from April 2013, immunization prevents an estimated 2 to 3 million deaths from diphtheria, tetanus, whooping cough, and measles each year. And vaccination has been key in eradicating smallpox and almost eliminating polio. Vaccines protect not only the individual from seriously debilitating and fatal diseases, but protect others as well. When one person receives a vaccine, he or she is getting immunity for him or herself. But that one immunized individual is helping to stop the spread of disease to others in the community. Not everyone is able to get a vaccination, whether it be due to very young age or medical reasons. So getting your children vaccinated protects not only them from diseases like polio, measles, mumps, diphtheria, whooping cough, rubella, and tetanus, but can protect friends and families and others in the community that may not be able to be vaccinated against these diseases. Even though you are now aware of who vaccines can protect and what they can protect from, you still may be a little skeptical on the issue of the safety of the vaccines to give them to your children. And the issue I addressed in the beginning about vaccines leading to autism or other adverse reactions is probably still looming overhead. Well, I can inform you that vaccines are very safe to give to your children. They go through rigorous and extensive testing to determine the safety and effectiveness. And they are closely monitored after dispensing to the public for side effects or adverse reactions. If they were to come up, they would know immediately and would be able to step in. And on the topic of vaccination and autism, according to 3 reliable sources, the CDC, vaccines.gov, and Immunity, there have been multiple studies conducted that show absolutely no link or relationship between vaccines and autism. The risk is greater for your children to contract a life-threatening disease when unvaccinated than to have an adverse reaction when given a vaccine. And to put it closer into perspective, your child is more likely to become a pilot, get struck by lightning, make the Olympic U.S. team, or become a billionaire than it is for he or she to have an adverse reaction to a vaccine. As you can see, the benefits of vaccination far outweigh the risks. You all now have heard the number of deaths that vaccines prevent, who vaccines protect, and how safe vaccines truly are to give to your children. There is absolutely no reason for you not to vaccinate your children when it comes time. As parents, you have a duty to protect your children and vaccination is the way to protect them from deadly diseases. You cannot take the risk and allow these rare, not often seen diseases to make a comeback and terrorize your community and our nation. So please, please, make sure to vaccinate your children.